Hello, good morning dear students. Again welcome back to the chemistry class. Okay, and we were looking for the lesson that is metals and the non-metals. So till now we have completed the physical and the chemical properties of the metals and the non-metals. I said you already what happens when metals and non-metals reacts with acid as well as with oxygen and with the water. We are knowing students how to keep in mind the reactivity series. I let you know already even idea to keep in mind the reactivity series or to recite the reactivity series. So first I would like to write here reactivity series. How can we keep in mind? कहतो ना कार मिलेगी ऑल्टो जेन फरारी पब्लिक क्यूरियस होगी सिल्वर ऑडी that you are knowing. I have written here hydrogen. Okay, last time in last class I have let you know what happens when metals reacts with acids. Okay, and I said you we have to keep in mind the reactivity series. This is very important to know about the reactivity series when we are reacting the metals with acid. Okay students, so I say you whenever whatever the metals are there which are above the hydrogen can react with acid and can form their constituent salt along with the release of hydrogen gas that I have already told you. Then what about this two metals, this copper and Hg? See students, many times you have seen the silver, right? Silver ornaments we use in our day-to-day life, as well as some are statues are made up of silver. In the puja ghar we have some statues of which are made up of the silver. So those are being little black after some days. Means these silver or copper is not much reactive with the acid, but these are sometimes very rarely in a very less extent react with atmospheric oxygen and to form a layer of oxide on it. Okay, whenever you will keep in a free environment, in a freely if you will keep it in the environment in an open space, the utensils of copper or the statues of copper or a silver thing, if you will keep it, you can see the silver and copper is being little black. Means it is least reactive. Understood? But what about the metals which are at the bottom of the reactivity series? Here I would like to write the name of the platinum also, because as I already said you, this Aquarium and platinum means gold and platinum are noble metals. These are noble metals, royal metals, precious metals we can say, because they are not react with any acid, not with oxygen, not with water. They are always noble, always in their state only. They are never reacting with anything. And so that it is possible to wear on daily basis the ornaments which are made up of gold and the platinum, because they are completely unreactive with any agent. Understood? So this is all about what the reactivity series, what happens when metal reacts with acid. So to bring you again into this thought, I have given this introduction. Now, my today's topic is interesting. I am going to talk about one magical liquid, and the name of that liquid is Aqua Regia. Students, it is very interesting to learn about Aqua Regia. It is called as what? Aqua Regia. As you all are knowing, you have already studied about the reactivity series. Now I shall rub it because I would be in need of board to write the chemical reactions. So I would rub it. Okay students. Now what is this Aqua Regia? This Aqua Regia is also called as what? Royal water. It's a royal or magical water. It's a magical water. magical water. It is called as what? Aqua Regia is called as what? Royal or magical water. Okay. It is actually, this is only the solution in which the gold and platinum can dissolve and can form its constituent salt. How does it taking place? That I shall let you know. But how it is exactly? How does it look? See here, there is one photograph. In that photograph, you can see the color as well as the texture of that liquid. Okay, that is what? Aqua Regia. Aqua Regia is a royal water or a magical water. Not any other agent can react with the gold and platinum, but this Aqua Regia has a magic to dissolve gold and platinum in it. How it is taking place, that I shall let you know. Students, you are knowing H2SO4. H2SO4 is what? Sulfuric acid. It is what? Sulfuric acid. This is the king of acid. Everything. This is the most. Actually, we have three main strong acids. Which are those? Those are HCl, nitric acid, that is HNO3, and this is sulfuric acid. But this is the king of all these strong acids. Means if it is highly corrosive in nature. It is highly corrosive in nature than these two, that is HCl and HNO3. This is most corrosive in nature. It is most strongest among us all. Understood? Among us, these three, this is the most. But this H2SO4 is unable to dissolve platinum and gold also. This H2SO4 do not have that much capacity, that much ability to dissolve platinum and gold in it. Even it is the most strongest acid among this all three. Okay. Then too it is not possible. Please keep in mind. Okay. Now what is this exactly? Royal or magical water? What is that exactly? So it is going to be quite interesting to learn. It is actually a freshly prepared liquid. It is freshly prepared liquid of two acids in the ratio of 3:1. Okay, it is freshly prepared liquid of two acids in the ratio of 3:1. Which are those acids, students? That is what? In the 3 form, it will be HCl. It will be HCl, and into the 1 form, it will be nitric acid. Students, about nitric acid, already I said you nitric acid is a strong oxidizing agent. Like potassium dichromate, like potassium permanganate, like nascent oxygen, like simply ozone, like simply O2. These all are the oxidizing agent. Now oxidizing agent means what? Which are providing oxygen to others, and itself they are reduced. But HNO3 is also a strong oxidizing agent, and then too the nitric acid, into the nitric acid, the gold and platinum is unable to dissolve. But when they are mixing with each other in the ratio of 3:1, this solution is called as Aqua Regia. This is called as what? Aqua Regia, and this is only royal water. And do you know, student, why the name is given royal water? Because in the olden days, whenever there were the kings and all, and they used to wear regularly gold ornaments on them. Means they were having a lot of passion to wear gold ornaments on a daily basis. Okay, means they had a lot of gold with them. So they had they were always afraid for the theft of the gold, right? Because someone would come and can steal their gold. They were always afraid of theft of the gold. So what they were doing? They were keeping their gold ornaments into this royal water. They were not knowing the names of it, but they were having some chemicals with them. In that, they used to keep their gold ornaments in it. And whenever they were keeping that gold ornaments in that water, it was in the dissolved form as well as it was into the liquid form. So there was a less scare to for the theft of the gold, because gold ornament to carry and to steal is very easy thing, but to carry the water or the liquid which is highly corrosive in nature, highly fuming in nature, is quite difficult for the thieves to steal it. So that all the kings were keeping their gold ornaments into that water. Understood? Because it has only the capacity to dissolve the gold. Okay, that is Aqua Regia, and so that this Aqua Regia is called as what? Royal water, because it was used by the kings. Okay, and this is what? This is the fuming liquid, student. This is fuming liquid, means always the fumes are coming out of it. Okay, and it is highly corrosive in nature. It is highly corrosive in nature, this Aqua Regia. Now, what happens? Why the gold and platinum can dissolve in this magical water? The reaction I would like to write here. Whenever the acid, these two acids are mixing with each other, then what happens? The water is released in it. Then one salt is formed. This is water. One salt is formed. That salt is called as what? Nitrosyl chloride. This salt is getting formed, and the chlorine is getting formed in the form of atom. In the atomic form. So the chlorine is formed into the atomic form. Generally, the chlorine we write in the molecular form. In the form of Cl2 we write chlorine. But now here the chlorine is always formed in this reaction in the form of atoms. Okay, and this is called as what? Nascent chlorine. This is called what? Nascent chlorine. Okay, means the chlorine is found into the form of atom. It is not formed into the molecular. Means it's a very rare case to see the chlorine or oxygen into the nascent form. Okay, so in this reaction, whenever the three molecules of hydrochloric acid, one molecule of nitric acid, it reacts. Generally, the water is formed. Then this nitrosyl chloride is formed, and the chlorine gas in the form of atom is released. Now, what happens if we will take this Au? Sorry, if we will take this Au means gold. It will react with the nascent chlorine. It will form AuCl3. It will form AuCl3. That is called as what? Aurium chloride, or also it is called as gold chloride. Okay, student, it can be said as a aurium chloride or a gold chloride, and it will be in the form of liquid. It will be in the form of liquid, and because of it, this can react. Otherwise, there is we cannot see, we never see that gold and platinum can dissolve. I would like to show you what happens when platinum is react with the nascent chlorine. It will form PtCl4. Means what? Platinum chloride. Platinum chloride. Okay, students, you got it? What is this? This is Aqua Regia, which is called as what? Royal or magical water. This water was used by our ancient king to preserve their wealth in the form of gold. Then hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid is also very strong acid, but it is unable to dissolve in it. Now, what is Aqua Regia? It's a freshly prepared liquid of two acids in the form of 3s2 and this is the reaction which is taking place, and this is royal water in which the gold and the platinum can dissolve. I hope you understand the concept of Aqua Regia. In tomorrow's lecture we will go ahead. Prepare your own notes and be ready for the worksheet which I have provided right now along with this video. Thank you so much.